All right, here we are again at day 3 of LA Comic-Con. I'm really excited. I've been having a great time so far. Now, I'm going to start off with a little bit of something that I'm going to admit to all of you. And that is, I had a grand plan to make a huge section of these videos be about the process of getting your books witnessed and then graded by CGC at one of these cons. Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman are here. I'm fans of theirs. And so I thought, what a great opportunity to get double signature on a book and then go through the process of getting that done at a con with CGC. Well, I already have a Venom 3 third print. It's double signed by them, so I'm good there. I have my Venom 9 in a 9.8, and I thought about cracking that out, but I decided I don't have the fortitude for that. If it came back at 9.6, I would lose sleep for a long, long time. I wouldn't be okay with that. So I started looking at other books that I have that I could get both of them signed, and there just weren't very many of them. I landed on the premiere variant of King in Black issue number 1, but then in my typical tester comic book grading skills way, I started to assess the book and I realized, oh, this book is not going to get a 9.8. It has minor flaws that are definitely going to put it in the 9.6 category. Is it worth it to pay well over $100 to get it double signed and graded by CGC when it was going to come back at 9.6 and it's not really a key or important book in the first place? And the answer was no, it's not worth it. So I am not going to be getting anything signed by Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman today. I'm a little bit brokenhearted about it, but I kind of had to go with my gut and also my intellect and know that I was not going to put together a collectible that was going to be worth anything to anybody, even to me. Like, I'm not going to spend over $100 for a collectible that out the door is going to be worth way less than that. So I'm still going to try to talk to the people at CGC, try to see if I can get some information about the process and share that information with you. In addition, I also am going to try to talk to some comic book artists and writers today, do a little short interviews, give you some tidbits from them, show you who was here. Although I'll admit, I'm nervous about doing that. I've never interviewed people before, so I'm hoping I don't make a fool of myself in the process. So wish me luck. I'm excited about day 3. There's a lot of panels I want to check out today. I want to clean up checking out some areas. Once again, I want to talk to these artists and creators. But we're going to have a fun day. I'm here early. It's not that many people are here right now. So let's get a jump and see if we can get talking to some of these people and get on some of these interviews.
You know him as Moff Gideon. Give it up for Giancarlo Esposito, everyone. Give it up!
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome absolute royalty, Fennec Shand on The Mandalorian and in the big Star Wars universe. Give it up for Ming-Na Wen, everyone! Yeah! You're going to be taking over Jabba the Hutt's criminal underworld. What is a character that you would like to see brought back into the fold, into the underground fold? Any?
Oh gosh, I wish I could say, but for me personally, I would want all the OGs to come back, all the original characters.
Can we get a Dengar? Can I be Dengar? I will wrap my head in bandages. But I will admit something out loud first. When I was doing Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon, as we wrapped our show, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Very kind. When we wrapped, I stole basically the whole set. I stole all of my gold records and I took everything home and filled up my house with it. And then they called and said, "Can we have it back?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." You know, is there anything that you were able to take do you have any memorabilia, anything that you've taken home from, not even just from Star Wars, but from your entire career? Is there anything you're a big fan of that you've gotten to keep?
Took me 10 years to get a Los Pollos Hermanos tray. A red tray from Los Pollos Hermanos. I've been signing them for years. Finally this year I go back and they put a red tray in front of me and I said, I'm going to steal this. And I did, and I'm so proud of myself. Other than that, I only had a paper cup.
Yeah.
From Star Wars, we could get busted big time if we admit to stealing anything. But I was given a wonderful challenge coined by Jon Favreau, at least 10 of them, and a really beautiful one, and I know it meant a lot to him. And so I have since given each one of them away. And I got to the last one, and it was for a young boy. He was 8 years old, and I thought of this boy in my mind after I had my morning meditation, and I thought, this is your last one. And I thought, give it away. Give it away, because it's a big circle. When you give things away and you are in service, they'll come back to you tenfold.
Don't you just love this guy? He's just amazing. I'm more selfish. No.
I love you.
I am such a hoarder. But I will learn from you to be more giving. I give in other ways. But you know, with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I did get...
Yeah.
I got to keep all of her many different outfits. At the very end, you know, make friends with your costumer. And so I have a few of those things. I love the clothes, because for me the clothes really creates the character and helps me to become that character. As far as my Fennec outfit, boy, that's gonna take some doing. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get it.
All right, everybody, I'm here with Robert Lee. Robert Lee is the writer of Not Teddy Bears. Tell us a little bit about Not Teddy Bears.
Oh yeah, for sure. So this little guy, I actually created him when I was a little kid, like around 10 years old.
Uh-huh.
And so I always wanted to do something with it, and it wasn't until I was an adult, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try to do something. But I don't draw very well, so I created and wrote the whole story, did the world building, and then I found a few different artists to help me turn it into a free online comic. So
Oh, cool.
That's where I was at the moment. And the premise behind it is, when we dream, our souls go into a different world, and in that world is where these guys exist, so it's their world, and they protect their world. So what if the things that they're protecting their world from comes to our world? So that's the premise behind it. And I do want the story to be free. That's the way it is at the moment. And you can go see the first few pages online at notteddybears.com.
Cool, yeah, we talked a little bit yesterday, and like there's lots of like really big name creators here, and I was glad to get to talk to you as somebody who's like trying to hustle and get their book out there. And I went and I checked it out. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I did spend a lot of time learning how to write story structure and just all the different beats and how to pay things off and how to foreshadow. So I put a lot of thought into every single page. I want to make sure that nothing's in there just as filler. So if you see something, there's a good chance that it'll be paid off later also.
Right on. That's great. No, I like I said, I checked it out. I really enjoyed it. I recommend everybody who's watching this video, check it out. Tell us one more time where we can find it.
It'll be on my website at notteddybears.com. And I do most of my updates on Instagram, which is at notteddybears.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert. I really appreciate it.
Thank you too. I appreciate it.
right, everybody. That's it. That's the end of LA Comic-Con 2021. People are kind of milling around here in this lobby area. They don't want to go home. It seems like people had a really good time, and I have to admit, I was one of them. I was here way more than I thought I would have the fortitude to be able to pull off. But I had a really good time, and I feel great. I feel energized by it. I think everybody here had a really great time, and it was really great energy, and I had tons of fun. Today, I didn't really spend much money or anything. Today, for me, was about talking to creators and artists, and I'm gonna have interviews. I was gonna include them in these videos, but I think there was just way too much good stuff in some of these interviews that I did. So I'll probably be doing them as separate uploads, individual videos for each interview. And there were some really great ones. I met some really phenomenally talented people who were very generous with their time and answering my questions. So I appreciate all of them so much. Look for those videos. But anyways, it's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed me sharing my time here at LA Comic-Con with you. I'm pretty sure this won't be the last year that I will be attending. Thank you all so much for going on this journey with me. I'll see you in the next video.